What's up everybody, this is Alex with GuitarForce.com, and today we're going to take a look at Raining Blood by Slayer. I have to say that this song is quite challenging technically, and especially that really fast part of the song. I think you know what I'm talking about, but you shouldn't be put off or discouraged by it. You know, I'll try my best to explain, especially this section, how to play it, the structure of it, and which part follows which. And once you learn it, once you get it inside your head, you know, then it's a technical side of the playing. And once you establish this connection between mind and muscle, I think it's going to be easier to play it. Okay, so apart from that, the tuning for this song is going to be in E flat. The song is in E flat, so you'll have to drop all the strings half a step. Also, the backing track and the tablature are going to be available on my website, on the GuitarForce.com. So if you would like to download the tab or the backing track or both, just go to GuitarForce.com and you'll be able to find it there. Also, I'm going to post a link to the cover or playthrough of this song. If you want to check it out, I'm going to post it somewhere on the screen. And you can go and check it, you know, for the structure and the close-up. You know, you will see two guitars and also the solo guitars at the end, which are nothing really special, but I'm going to be also covering them in this lesson. Alright, so that's it. Now let's go for the close-up, but first let's take a listen to the intro. Let's check it out. Okay, so the song starts off with probably the most recognizable, most known riff intro of Slayer and metal in general, I would say. And I'm sure that you already know how to play it, but in case you don't know or you're just starting with Slayer and with this song in particular, we're going to take a quick look at it right now. So it starts off with palm muted, low E open 3 times. Then we play 7 on A, 8, 9, 8 on D, 9 on A, 8, 7 D, 8 on A, 7, 6 on D. So. Okay, so this intro, guitar number 1 plays for 4 times, guitar number 2 plays it for 2 times, and then it doubles it up. It harmonizes the 3rd and 4th time, 1 up, 4th. So we would play the low E 3 times again, and then we play basically the same frets as we did previously, but starting on the D string 7th fret. Okay, so it's exactly the same, but we move 1 string up. We play it for 2 times. So together. And it's harmonized, basically harmonized in 4ths. Okay, so after that, we go into the gallop riff, and it goes like this, slowly. Okay, so here, like I said, it's a gallop. So we have 2 16th notes followed by 1 8th note. And we play 4 gallop figures in 1 bar. So it's an open low E string. And we play this for 3 times, 3 bars, I'm sorry. So we have 3 by 4, 12 gallop figures, all right? And then the last bar goes like this, which is again palm muted, starts off on the low E, going open to 4. Then we have 4 on A, 3-2 on D, 3-2 on A. Okay, so one more time, the whole figure. Like that. So we play this riff for 4 times altogether, both guitars. And now we're coming to the really fast, mad riff, which we're going to take a listen to right now. Then we'll come back and break it down in parts. So let's take a listen first. Okay, so this really fast riff, we're gonna break it down into 2 sections. First section goes like this, really, really slow. Okay, so we're gonna break this one as well into 2 parts. The part A, which I call it goes like this. On the low E, palm muted, goes 5-3-2 open. Part B goes 6-4-3 open. Okay, so we play this, each of the parts for 2 times. And that's 1 bar. And we play 2 bars of this, okay? So we have basically 4 of each. All right, so after that, after this section, we go into the second section, and it's basically the same thing, but now we're going to be introducing power chords, and I'll explain the structure, how it goes. So we start off with part A. We're going to break it down again into 2 sections. First section goes like this. We have part A, right, 5-3-2 open. We play this for 4 times, and part B we play for 3 times. But of course it goes part A once, part B once, part A twice the second time, part B second time, part A third time, part B third time. Then we play part A 4th time, and after that we go into the B flat chord. Okay, so if we count it, it goes like this: 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. All right. So we play 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, part A, and we go into the B flat chord. Okay. Hope that makes sense. So I'm gonna play right now the whole figure, first section, without stopping, just to show you how it goes. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part, we're gonna be playing 3 of each. So we have part A once, part B once, part A 2 times, part B 2nd time, part A, part B, and after that we play G to B flat. Okay, so again second section without stopping slowly goes like this. Okay. Now, after when we play the power chords before going to the next section, we can also use we can play the power chord for one beat of the bar, or we can play it for half a beat of the bar, and then right before we go into the next section, we can use an open E as our kind of pickup note. I'll show you what I mean by that. So here we go, slowly. Alright, so as you may notice, right before I go into the next section, I'm using an open E as a kind of a pickup note, right, before we go into the next section. So this is a really hard, difficult part to play, especially at this really fast speed. But keep in mind that you know, first just get it sorted out. I mean, get the sections right in your head and play it slowly before building up the speed. As soon as you would know the sections, how they follow each other, you know, the parts, then start working on the speed. All right, so let me show you how to play, how it sounds like about up to speed. So it goes like this. Okay, so after this really fast part, we go into the verse, and slowly goes like this. Okay, so here we have a couple of variations to play this. We start off on the low E, and we have this rhythmical figure. You can play that, or you can play just straight 16th notes for 2 beats. Okay, and the first part we have low E followed by 3 chords, which are C, E to E flat. So, and the second part is, which is B to D. Now there are a couple of variations how to play this again. You can play C chord using the 6th and the 5th string, and then go to E flat right here at the 7th position using the A and D string, E to E flat, just moving one fret down. Or you can play C chord here, and then going up right here at the 12th position, playing E to E flat. Same goes for the B and the D chord. You can play the B here, and then playing the D chord right here at the 5th position, or you can play B going to D right here at the 10th position. I tend to play it C right here, then going E to E flat right here, and then when I'm playing the B, going B to D. But you know, whichever feels comfortable to you, you should use that. So again, I'm just going to show you a couple of variations rhythmically, like I said previously. And here we go, slowly. All right. So now we are coming to the next section, and it sounds like this.
Let's go!
Okay, so in this figure, the first part goes like this. We start off with low E palm muted. We play it for, actually there are couple of variations here, and I'm gonna explain them. First one, we're gonna be playing 3 times on low E, and then we play, which is, I'm playing the 7th fret of A, and then I'm hammering onto the 10th fret, then pull off to 8, pull off to 7, hammer on to 8. Now another variation is to not play the 7th fret of A string, but playing 4 times on low E, and then going right into the 10th fret of A string. So, you know, these are variations that you can use, and let me play them once again. You choose whichever one you like most. So here is the 2 variations slowly. Okay, so that's the first part. Second part, we play again 3 low E, and then we play, which is 7-10 on A string, and then we play 8-7 on D. So when you put together the 2 parts, then we play. Okay, so here we have just 8 notes playing E flat power chord for a bar and a half, and then we have A chord for 2 quarter notes. So when you put together two parts, goes like this. Alright, so after that we go back to the intro again, playing. And again, the guitar number 1 is playing this for 4 times, guitar number 2 plays this riff for 2 times, and then we're gonna be harmonizing again, but this time up a 5th. So instead of playing 7th fret on the D, we're gonna be playing same things, but moving up into the 9th position on the D string. So we'd play. All right. So when you put together, and that's the intro part. Again, this time harmonized up a 5th. And we go into the next section, which sounds like this. Okay, so this section is pretty straightforward. Both guitars are playing low E power chord. you know, heavily palm muted. And then we have a little fill, which is the second guitar is playing. The first guitar just keeps on, you know, playing this part. Now the second guitar plays this. All right, so here we have twice on low E, and then we play on A string 10th fret, 9 on D, then we're playing low E twice again. So every time the first guitar is playing, the second guitar is also playing the low E, and then adds these two notes, which are changing, but like I said, the first one is going to be A on 10th fret, then we have on D 9th fret, then we have 10 on A, 8 on D, then we have 10 on A, 7 on D, and then the last part is 10 to 9 on A. So when you put together slowly, okay, there is another variation that I saw in the book also. Instead of playing two low E's, they show that you play one low E and then 7th fret of A string. So it would be like this. But to me it sounds like that he's playing just low E. But anyway, you know, just a little information for you that you know, you can use that as well. Sounds cool too. And it's a kind of cool exercise for the fingers, so you can try that out as well. Alright, so now we go into the next section, the chorus, which goes like this.
Raining blood from a lacerated sky, bleeding its horror, treating my destruction. Now I shall rain in blood.
Okay, so this section is pretty straightforward. We have starts off with low E twice, palm muted. Then we have power chords going G to B. Then we have again twice on low E. So again, like in the previous section, we have alternations between the low E twice and the power chords. And the first one, like I said, going G to B. Then we have G to B flat, G to A, and then G to F sharp. So together, slowly. So like I said, in between the two chords we have two low E palm muted. Okay? And after that we go into the last section of the song, and it sounds like this. Okay, so the last section has three riffs. First one starts off just playing low E 16th notes really fast. You know, and when the drums kick in, there is a figure which goes like this. We start off with low E, then we go 7 6 7 6 3. All right, and we repeat this all the time. So open 7 6 3, open 7 6 3. Alright, so we play this figure for 4 times, then we go into the third figure, which is like this. Now we are starting with the 4th fret on low E, then we play 8 to 7, and then again to 8, back to 4. So we have 4, 8, 7, 8, 4, alright? And we play this for 2 times, and then we are back to the previous figure. And this figure we played for 9 times, and right before the end we go back to the low E again, open, just playing 16th notes, you know, really fast. And that's it. Actually, it's not 16th notes, it's 8th notes, but the speed is really fast, so they sound like 16th notes. And it really doesn't matter, you know, as long as you will get the vibe of the song. You know, you have to pick fast. In the end of the day, you have to pick fast. That's it. Just listen to the melody, how it goes, to the riffs, and you'll be okay. And at this last section, there is a solo guitar, which is basically just playing harmonics, you know, and using the tremolo, the whammy bar, you know, in different positions, using different, you know, going up, down, and sort of like making the guitar scream, and basically using the harmonics at the 5th fret, 4th fret, you know, just to make them scream, you know, like this. Some things like that. Okay guys, so that's it for this lesson. I hope I could clear some things up on this song, and hope you liked it. Like I said in the beginning, the tablature and the backing track are going to be available at GuitarForce.com. Alright, so I hope you liked this lesson. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and also share, comment, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe to stay updated with the latest lessons. And until next, I'll see you again. Take it easy. Peace. As always, let the force be with you.